Hello everyone and welcome back to Through Geo's Lens. Tomorrow, we're going to be leaving for Panorama Mountain Resort in British Columbia. So we just finished packing and now we're going to go and catch some rest because we're going to leave from Edmonton tomorrow at approximately 5 in the morning. So, I'll see you tomorrow. It's the next morning. It's 5 minutes to 5 a.m. So, now, let's go off and load the car. Right over there is Mount Michener, a 2,545 meter peak. Below it is a lake. I am not 100% sure what its name is, but the colors are very beautiful. It's perfectly blue, and as you can see, the sun is glistening along the surface. We're going to spend some more time here enjoying the beautiful mountain and lake. Then we're going to continue our journey over to Peyto Lake. After a short hike, we've just reached Peyto Lake and it's absolutely amazing. You can see the perfectly blue waters, the mountains above it. It's beautiful. So we're going to take some photos here and then afterwards we're going to go to our hotel in Panorama, British Columbia. We decided to take a few more stops. We're here right now at Bow Lake and it is just so beautiful. The mountains towering over it, the clear water, the soothing sound of the water. So we're going to spend some time here and then we'll continue and see what stop we'll take next. We finally reached our condo hotel here in Panorama. So it's very beautiful. It's very close to this river and it's a complex and there's a small gondola that can take us up to the village. So let's check that out. We were just walking around the resort and we saw two deer eating the bushes right in front of the condos, and they actually paid a visit to our condo. What a treat. The next day, after a quick breakfast of lasagna, now we're going to go for a Valley Trail loop hike in the Panorama Resort. So it's about 1 hour's round trip, so let's go. We're here at Invermere. We just finished lunch and now we're going to explore a bit of downtown Invermere, and then afterwards we'll head over to the lake. Let's go. We've had an awesome 2 nights here in Panorama Mountain Resort, but now it's time to check out. So let's check out, and then I'll see you later in Banff. Bye for now. Goodbye, dear. Thanks for visiting us 13 times in these last 3 days. We're here at Paint Pots, and we're going to go for a 2-kilometer hike. If you're going to be doing this Paint Pots trail, make sure to know that a lot of it is uneven, and most of the time you'll be having to step on uneven logs and sticks, so get ready to have to clean your shoes after the trail. Now it's almost 2 o'clock, so let's go and get some lunch in Banff. One of my favorite shops here in Banff is Cow's Ice Cream. So, let's go now. We've had a very good time here in the mountains, but it's finally time to go home. Bye-bye, mountains. See you next time. We're already back home now, so let's do a summary of the whole trip. Day 1. We left Edmonton at 5 in the morning. We stopped at Mount Michener to capture some photos. Then we continued on to Peyto Lake. With a short hike, we were able to see the amazingly blue lake and the majestic mountains surrounding it. Then we drove over to Bull Lake to take some more photos. Afterwards, it was lunchtime, so we drove over to Lake Louise Village for lunch. Finally, we drove for 2 hours to reach our final destination, Panorama Mountain Resort. While going for a stroll that evening, we saw a few deer. Day 2. After breakfast, we did the Valley Trail Loop, a 3.5-kilometer hike within the resort. Then we drove down to Invermere for lunch. After lunch, when it started to cool down, we drove to Lake Windermere to do some paddleboarding and kayaking. After an hour on the lake, we went back to our resort. That evening, we saw some deer eating some plants outside of our window. Day 3. This was our last day in the resort. We walked around for a little bit and rode the village gondola for the last time. After checking out, we started to drive to Banff town. Along the way, we stopped for a short hike at the Paint Pots. Then we ate lunch in Banff. After, we paused to enjoy the Cascades of Time Garden in Banff town. We also stopped to eat ice cream at Cow's Ice Cream. Then we said goodbye to the mountains and drove home. We reached Edmonton again at around 11:30 p.m. What a great trip it has been. Thanks for watching, and see you next time. If you're not already a subscriber, make sure to smash the subscribe button down below and the notification bell so that you don't miss out on any of my new videos. Bye for now.